Hi, Brendan Howe here with your TDCNet Tech Tip, giving you tips and tricks on how to use technology more effectively. This tech tip is all about tablets. Now there's lots of options out there when it comes to tablets, and I want to help you decide which one is best. There's three basic different types of tablets. The first is an iPad. I'm sure you've heard of an iPad made by Apple. It's the definite market leader. In fact, Apple pretty much invented the whole market for tablets. By far, it's the best in terms of what you can do with it, mostly because of the over 140,000 apps that are available with an iPad. You can also use all of the iPhone apps, making it probably close to 500,000 different apps and things that you can do and customize your tablet with. Now, it's also at the high end of the price point range, which is something to consider too. Second type of tablet is an Android app. This is an operating system. It's made by Google. There's lots of different tablets running this operating system. Everything from the Kindle Fire, which is made by Amazon, to the Samsung Galaxy, and others from manufacturers such as Lenovo. They all have varying quality, different capabilities, different price points. The Kindle Fire, for example, is at the low end of the scale. Samsung Galaxy is a little bit more expensive, so is the Lenovo one. Now the third, and unfortunately it's at the bottom of the list, is the Playbook. It's made by BlackBerry and RIM, and it's the one that I have. I bought it very early on, and I bought it because there were a whole bunch of promises made by RIM about what it could do, and it just hasn't lived up to its promises. The hardware is great, but the software just isn't there. And the reason is it's from both the software coming from RIM. They just haven't updated it fast enough, and there haven't been enough of them sold to create a really good app universe to give you the freedom and the ability to do lots and lots with the device. Now, three main things to keep in mind when you're buying a tablet. Number one, decide what you're using it for. Are you using for work, play, a little bit of both? The Kindle Fire, for example, is great for books, magazines, newspapers, but it doesn't have the capability of an iPad or some of the other tablets, so it probably isn't the best device in the world if you want to use it for work. If you're using something for work, can it remote into your computer or virtual cloud desktop like an iPad can? Does the software your company uses, whether it's an ERP system, other line of business software, will it work on the tablet that you're looking at? For example, our business, our service management system, our quoting system, they both create apps for Android or iPad devices. They don't create any apps for the Playbook. So that's something to consider. It's a reason why we now have an iPad in our office as well. Number two, try and keep your platforms consistent. If you're walking around with an iPhone in your pocket, you should be getting an iPad. You don't want to mix it up. You can share apps, music, videos, files, stuff like that. If you have an Android phone, you'll want to consider an Android-based tablet like the Samsung Galaxy. And if you have a BlackBerry, you want to look at the Playbook first. Using the same operating systems, there's so much technology that we have in our lives, it just makes it easier if you're not switching from different platforms. Now number three, third and final, you should try before you buy. Check with your friends or colleagues, see what they're using with their tablets at home or work. Ask if you can borrow it, if you can rip it away from them for an hour or two, and try it with a bunch of different stuff. I've tried out a couple. I took our iPad home for the weekend, did some fun stuff with it. The other thing you can do, you can ask us too. We have a Playbook, we have an iPad in the office, and a lot of times we can get trial products from our vendors. So if you're considering it for yourself, different people in your office, give us a call and we'll help you out. So there you go. That's the TDCNet Tech Tip, giving you tips and tricks for how to use technology more effectively. Next time I'm going to be telling you about something called the Outlook Social Connector that could change a lot of things for you. But for now, I'm Brendan Howe. Have a great day.